SCP-1202, Object Class Euclid. SCP-1202 was recovered beneath a frozen lake near site in Canada. Personnel reported trouble sleeping and auditory hallucinations that often reference the location of SCP-1202. A team was sent to investigate the lake based on the collective reports. A small wooden canoe was discovered in fragments on the lakebed next to an irregular ice formation. The chamber behind the blockage was empty save for the frozen and emaciated remains of the body of one human male, later DNA tested and carbon dated, thusly identified as belonging to tribes once native to the lower portion of South America 800 years ago. The corpse itself has no interesting properties except the position of the body. One hand is fixed on the forehead, and the other appears to be working a now absent object into its ear canal. Whether the cause of death is suicide or cold is unconfirmed. The agent who first made physical contact with the corpse began to hear a voice that did not cease until he had made contact with another human. The exposed D-Class reported hearing the voice after grasping agent hand and indefinitely afterwards. The exact mechanism that enables this transfer is unknown, as is the manner in which SCP-1202 communicates with the subjects. SCP-1202 will converse with the afflicted subjects, lecturing them about a variety of topics, notably theoretical physics, biology, and the classified study of. The psychological effect tends to be detrimental, as the voice rarely ceases to talk for periods any longer than 20 seconds. The current D-Class responsible for bearing SCP-1202 requested to be euthanized at 1 week. The voice classified as SCP-1202 identifies itself as a former researcher at Site-18. Whether or not SCP-1202 is Dr. is still being debated, although inquiries expressed to test subjects bearing SCP-1202 match archived profiles of the late researcher. Special Containment Procedures. The subject exposed to SCP-1202 is to be quarantined from other site staff and personnel unless outfitted with clothing completely covering their entire body. A skin suit is equipped to the exposed subject after transfer of SCP-1202. The afflicted subject is to transfer access to SCP-1202 to one other test subject before termination or death. It is recommended SCP-1202 be tested on D-Class already scheduled for termination.